Welcome back, students. Today I'm going to do a video of this PowerPoint. I'm going to talk about Module 7 vocabulary. It's going to be just a quick video. First off, hope you guys are enjoying the winter break. It's almost New Year, so Happy New Year. Excuse me. For this, I'm just going to go over a little bit of vocabulary we're going to have for Module 7. This is not required or anything. It's just if you guys get bored, if you want to write the words and the word and definition on a piece of paper, I'm going to ask you guys to do it with the packet when you guys get back to school. But if you come to school, or come back to school, I should say, with this done, I'll give you some bonus points, 5 extra bonus points on the next test. So anyway, let's get to the vocabulary real quick. So Module 7 is quadrilaterals. We just got through with Module 6 was triangles, so we're moving to 4 sides. So first up is parallelogram. This is a quadrilateral with both pair of opposite sides parallel. Next up is a rhombus. That is a parallelogram with 4 sides congruent. And you notice AB, BC, CD, and DA are all congruent. They have the one tick mark to show that those 4 are corresponding and congruent to one another. Next up, a parallelogram with 4 sides and all 4 angles congruent. That's a square. You notice that all 4 sides are congruent. The 4 angles are 90 degrees. So not only are all 4 angles congruent, they're all 4 right angles. A kite, that's a convex quadrilateral with exactly 2 distinct pairs of adjacent congruent sides. So notice the 2 sides next to each other at the top and the 2 sides next to each other at the bottom are congruent to one another. Next we have a trapezoid. That's a quadrilateral with at least 1 pair of parallel sides. Remember the arrow in the middle means that those are parallel. So next we're going to talk about bases of a trapezoid. So the parallel sides of the trapezoid are called the bases. So notice the top and the bottom here. Those had the arrow. Those were the parallel sides, so those are the bases. The opposite sides are the legs, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Legs of the trapezoid, that's the non-parallel sides, and they're called the legs. So notice top and bottom are parallel. They have the arrow. They say base. Sides to the left and right are the legs. Next, isosceles trapezoid. So this is a quadrilateral in which 2 sides are parallel. So you notice here the red arrow top and bottom. And the legs are congruent. So AD and BC are congruent to one another. Mid-segment of a trapezoid. So the mid-segment connects the 2 midpoints. So notice over left we have AP and PD are congruent. On the right side we have BQ and QC are congruent. And that's because those are the midpoints. You notice across that's the mid segment, but the segment that connects the midpoints of the legs of the trapezoid. Legs being the non-parallel sides. Base angles of a trapezoid. So the 2 angles formed by the bases down here, so your base angles are at the bottom. And last is diagonal. A segment that connects any 2 non-consecutive vertices within a polygon. So we have several examples here. BC here is a diagonal in this rectangle. Got this here. Again, they don't have it drawn here, but the ones for the triangle would be like we've been doing in class. See, the others are marked. And that is it. That's all I really had to go over. Again, hope you guys are enjoying the break and looking forward to the next year and Module 7 through 11 and passing the EOC. Till next time, have a good night.